have all that bass? I don't remember having all that bass. Did it always have that bass party? Hey! I don't remember having all that bass. Hey! Oh, what she say? When I look at you. Did it always have this bass though? I think this is a remix. Hey! Ah! What's that? Hey! What is it? The new dances. I don't think it had this beat. Hold on. What's going on?
What's up? I've been trying to go live with you, but I was waiting for you to be on.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I never catch your lives, but I was like, I seen you were. I was going through TikTok and I seen you was on.
That's because my ass never go live. That's the problem.
Wait,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just partying a little bit, but I'm good.
That's good to hear. Yeah, I seen because when you have reacted to my video, I got banned. I didn't even do nothing, to be honest. They just be hating on the black man over here for no reason. Can't be
From
great.
my reaction, you got banned?
No, I got banned just in general because I don't know. They don't. I be making the cis white man on this app mad.
I guess so, because your stuff don't be like offensive, so I don't understand that.
That's
It's some
what I'm
old
saying.
hetero normative shit that's going on.
I'm just like, but I haven't got banned or nothing like that in a while now. So I stopped doing crazy stuff. But every once in a while,
You wasn't doing nothing crazy.
apparently to them, like, yeah, give or take, they'd be like a little explicit, but not too crazy. There'd be dudes up here with their prints and junk.
Hold on now. With the whole gray sweatpants matter, they got their whole dingling and family out, so there's no way. I watch you stuff, honey. Now you be, striking and you be, put them in a position and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but you don't be doing nothing crazy, like, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do nothing too crazy. Yeah, I once in a while I'll be up here with that towel and junk, but not too crazy.
You said once in a while.
Once I'll be up here in a towel, but not too crazy.
We've seen worse on TikTok. We've seen worse on TikTok.
Yeah, way worse. Way worse.
Okay. This is crazy.
Nah, I don't be up there on the towel no more. I got cussed out about it.
I'm so glad that you listen. I am like totally honored because I'll be watching you. You doing your thing.
Was that wine?
Huh?
What's that wine?
Actually, it's not. People think it's wine. It's actually something stronger than wine. It's actually vodka.
Oh, okay. You get lit over there. I see you.
And sometimes it's Crystal Light, but right now it's got a little, it's got vodka in it.
Okay.
So where you from?
I'm from Jersey.
That explains so much.
Why you say that?
Because Jersey be lit.
Yeah.
I'm like from the South, so it's a little slower here.
What's up, Curly Head? Jersey's alright. It's not. It's alright. If you grew up here, it's not that exciting.
I get that. Like I'm in Tennessee. Like Nashville, Tennessee. So it's a lot that's going on here. But when you grow up in a place where a lot is going on, you kind of get desensitized to all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not the. I think people think because we had at one point we had the Jersey Shore and stuff like that, but it's not the craziest or people think. I don't know.
Well, shit. And then COVID came, so that shut everything else down. So whatever else there was to
They
do.
trying to shut us down again. What's up, Martin? They trying to shut us down again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like the numbers are climbing?
Like well, I live in South Jersey now. Where I was living in North Jersey before. They when we were all supposed to reopen back up, they kept pushing us back. They would tell us like 2 more months, 2 more months.
So how close are you to Somerset?
I think Somerset's like an hour or two.
Yeah. So like I've been there. That's about as that's it.
What's up,
I've been to
Marty? Yeah,
Somerset.
no, the numbers are definitely climbing again,
Oh my God.
but people don't care. So
You know, this is true. At this point, people are tired and they're like, you know what, forget it. You know, I've tried to stay in the house. The numbers aren't changing. I'm on get out with a mask. I gotta live. And
mm,
that's just kind of what's happening.
what's up, Desi? But I mean, I'm at the point where it's like the only reason I'm getting the vaccine is because I want to travel. So
It definitely will help you with symptoms in case you ever come across COVID. I mean, so I would say that's a smart decision. I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions out there, but you got
I
to do
just
what's best for you.
I just want to be able to travel because they're making it where in Jersey they're making it where you have to have it to travel. So
Yeah, a lot of places are having it to where you have to have it. Where are you going? Where are you trying to go to?
well, I'm supposed to be going to Florida, but I'm going down to Detroit for like the
You
holidays and
going to
stuff.
Detroit?
Yeah, for the holidays and stuff.
Okay. All right, Detroit. You're gonna be stuck up in the snow if you saw my holidays.
Yeah, yeah, I'm prepared for that. I'm definitely
I mean,
prepared.
I'm sure New Jersey and Detroit, y'all get snow. Like in Tennessee, we don't get that much. It's just like a little dusting of snow, and we just like, oh my God, what we gonna do? Shut everything down. We are ridiculous.
Well, if you want 4 seasons, definitely come to Jersey because you get all four.
All right, New
It'll be
Orleans.
like you'll get 4 different seasons in like 1 week.
It
It's
sounds like
crazy.
here then. I mean, it's just when you all get snow though, you all get like 20 inches, and y'all don't play. I can't play like that. Y'all don't play fair.
I mean, it's not even that. I can't even say we get a lot of snow because like I haven't witnessed a lot, but we it gets cold. It gets really cold over there.
Yeah, I
And I
have I
moved.
have another friend. I have another friend that lives in New Jersey, and like last year in like March, y'all were getting like inches of snow, and we was like, snow where? So it's like
Yeah,
it's just different down here in the South.
if you're not used to the cold, if you're not used to the cold, like really cold, like the Jersey weather, don't come down here.
Yeah,
It's not.
I'm not
It's
used to it.
it's a different type of cold.
I can't
But
do it. I'm just not.
I lived here all, so I'm used to it.
All your life.
Yeah, I'm used to it. I've been back and forth from New York and Jersey, so I'm used to it. What's up, Easy?
So tell me what New York is like. I've never been.
Well, that depends. The during the day or the nighttime.
You tell me which one.
You
Which one
see
is
like
more festive?
what's up here? You see like a whole different types of. You'll see anything from everything out there. I've done seen crackheads. I've done seen people just done up. Like I'm talking about coming off the train and people just like shooting up right there, like in the staircase. You see it, whatever.
Oh, the train.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't. They even out here too. Like in the city next to me, they don't care. Like the other day I was going to use the bathroom. Dude was shooting up right at the sink. Like they don't care. They will do it anywhere and do not care.
Shut up! Not at the sink.
They do it whatever. They don't care. If they want to get they fixed, they don't care. They at all.
So what is it like for you there?
For me, I just work all the time, so I'm always at work.
I mean, I know a lot of times you have your uniforms on, and I be trying to peep where you working at because I'm
I
nosy.
I'm a security guard, so I'm always at work. I work like every day.
Oh, okay, every day.
But I mean that, or when it was like summertime, I'll go work out on the beach and stuff. But because I live on the beach, but
Uh-huh.
it's not too crazy. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of homeless people out here. There's a lot of crackheads. You'll run into
Yeah,
them. They're bold with it too. They were bold with it.
yeah. It's the same here. It ain't no different. I
They're
mean,
they're
we don't have trains, but we have bus stations, so they doing it at the bus station, so it's the same shit.
yeah they chill. Like that's why, because sometimes at the bus stations they close up the seats and stuff because they be sleeping in there and junk. But there's nowhere to put all of them. There's no room in the shelters and stuff, so there's no room to put everybody.
Isn't that
So
sad?
what are you gonna do? There's nowhere to put everybody.
Uh, so I see you got a new TikTok friend you be doing duets with.
Who?
I don't remember her name.
I do TikToks with a lot of people.
I
That's
know, but the
because
ones I've been sent.
um oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. That's because the light skinned boy you guys see me do TikToks with, he keeps getting his accounts banned.
Why? Oh my God, they are hating.
What's up,
You
Team Shoes?
guys don't be.
The dude with the light skinned dude with the dreads, he keeps
Yes,
getting banned. I was just talking to him. He got banned again. So
that shit is so unfair.
I mean, they
Like,
don't. I don't know. I don't know if it's because he has. I don't know. They just keep banning him. So, and then I be on here with the. Well, her name on here is Leo. I be
mhm.
doing her too. But yeah,
I just, so I'm relatively new to TikTok though. So
yeah.
I'm
I was gonna ask
still
how long you been on TikTok because
just a few
I
months.
just a month. See, at first, I'm not gonna lie. When TikTok first came out, I hated it. I didn't want no parts.
I was
And
very, I was very, it was intimidating to me at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, it was, and then I had to figure it out, and it was like it's less intimidating. But I was on YouTube doing the YouTube thing first. But I have to say that I enjoyed TikTok a little bit more
hmm
than YouTube. I'm still trying to understand its challenges, but every platform has challenges, right?
I
But I
mean,
definitely came across your page, you and light skinned friend, and y'all was doing too much. I was like, look, y'all better stop playing with me. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, both of y'all better stop playing with me. Yeah. Cause
that's
yeah.
true. Believe we and him haven't been friends that long either. He, I found
Really?
his, I stumbled across his TikTok one day, and I think he was doing the dances or whatever, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna duet him, see if he answers back. Then it was one,
Yes.
and then that's kind of how we got the friendship. And then he was talking about he was getting his surgery done, and I already had my surgery, so I'm like, all
Yeah.
right. So he couldn't dance or whatever. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna just duet him until you could dance again. And then it kind of
Right.
stuck, and then we added one more person, which is that you see Leo on here, and then it kind of stuck. So that
Yes.
was the three.
It's the trio. I call y'all the trio.
Yeah, and then what happened? Oh, I got into the accident, and I stopped making. I stopped doing TikToks for like dances for a little bit. So that's where it kind of fell off.
I
What's up,
think
Kiera?
I think maybe I had came onto the TikTok scene like after the accident because I don't recall that. I think I was like after the fact because literally it's been just a few months for me. Seriously.
What's up, y'all in the chat? But yeah, I got into it, and then they kept getting banned. I got unbanned. I came back. I was gonna do dances and stuff, and they were like, "We're on ban. We're both on ban." I'm like, "Oh darn!" Like, what the hell?
I
Then they
don't
got
understand this whole banning thing. Like I'm sitting here watching sweatpants matter videos, and I'm having people who like, "Oh my God, do you see the color of my shoes?" And I'm like, "No, I don't see the color of your shoes because all I see is your penis." And I'm like,
yeah,
"How is that not banned?" But then when I see you guys doing what you do, I'm like, "Okay, you guys are very sexual, absolutely, but it's not like out of the norm, right?"
yeah. It's nothing like too distasteful or nothing like that.
And no, it's not. I mean, you actually make folk want to bend over and be like, "Okay, I give up." I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like I don't know. I really don't care. Like that's the type of personality I'm my true self on here. But what happened was I had my account on private at first. And I was like,
Really?
I went to sleep. Before I went to sleep, I was like, I'm gonna make 2 TikToks and I'm gonna take it off private, see what happens. Just I might just blow up or not. And
Okay.
I woke up the next day, I checked TikTok. I'm like, oh, I got like 500 likes on here. Okay, whatever. Went back to sleep, woke
Okay.
up. My sister called me. She was like, "You're on my For You page. You're on the For You page. Like you got mad people in your comments and da da da." I'm like, "What are you talking about?
Yes.
Like you're
Yes.
gelling on, you're fooling with me, whatever." She was like, "Nah, go
Yes.
look." And them two, the one video, it got like it was my first video to ever blow up. It went viral, and I was like, "Oh." Then I was like, "All right, I
I
guess
can
I'm."
I can definitely see why. I'm not now listen, I am in a like a 9 almost 10-year relationship, so I can say this confidently, but you're definitely a snack.
Thank you. So then I was like, all right, I guess I'll make TikToks, whatever. I wasn't still feeling it. I was like, I'll fill it out. Still was getting
Right?
like, I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll get comfortable with it. And then I had another video, and then like I kind of died down or whatever. Then I made a
Mhm.
video, white sweatpants on, and I had my do rag on, and it went viral again. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'm gonna stay on here. And then that's when people were
Right.
like, a lot of young trans people were on here with like, oh, you give me confidence and I got better self esteem now or whatever. So I'm like, that's all I really ever
Oh,
do. So I was like, all right, so I guess I'll stay on here. And then
nice.
one came and they blew up again. I still act a fool on here. And then I was like, I started doing like some talking videos because I don't really like my voice too much. But I'm like, all right.
Why? Why don't you like your voice?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't like to hear myself talk.
I mean, so like, okay, so from one trans person to the next, I will say, like, and I don't like to say this because this is not justifiable, but your voice is not clockable, so I don't know why you don't like it.
Thank you. I don't know. I
Like my
just
voice, I feel like my voice is like more clockable, right? But like yours is not like so. I get it. I get the challenge, right? A lot of people when they find out that I'm trans, they're like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, girl, chillax. It's cool. It's cool.
wait. Or they find out like when they find out I have TikTok and then they see my TikTok like, wait, what?
Yes.
But I'm not
Yes.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say TikTok hasn't given me like advantage in the everyday life because I
Uh-huh.
definitely have a fan that works in one of the stores and junk, and they definitely
Okay.
give discounts on like clothes and stuff like that. So,
Nice.
but I met
I feel so.
I met a lot of people at Pride that were followers. Hey, what's up? That were followers on of me, and they were like, one of the girls. She came up to me. She was like, oh, me and my girlfriend watch you all the time. Aren't you? What's his face on TikTok? Da 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 da. I'm like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I just
What
was
does that
like,
feel like? So tell me to be a TikTok celebrity. Tell me what that feels like because I've not had that experience and I don't know what to expect. So what does it feel like when you out and about and someone's like, "Oh my God, you're so and so and so and so."
well, right off the back, I'm gonna tell you, nah, I don't know what you're talking about because that's just me. I'm goofy,
Ah,
but I'm gonna tell you like, and I have a twin brother, so I'm like, nah, it's just my twin brother. I don't know what y'all talking about. But then
really? You're
I was on a
a
bus.
twin.
I was on a bus one time and they seen it, and I was like, nah, I got a twin brother. Then they pulled up their phone. They put up my TikTok, and they both of them. I'm like, all right, yeah.
Yes. You can't lie. That does make you feel good, right?
I mean, a lot of people let like TikTok take it to their head, and they just they be bougie up here or whatever. I'm not bougie.
Really?
I don't be bougie. I try to respond to everyone's messages if they're not crazy.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, I try to respond to everybody's messages, stuff like that. I'll duet your videos, whatever, comment on
Mm-hmm.
you. If I see you liking my junk a lot, then I'll go on your videos
Yeah.
and go show you love too. But
I
yeah, no,
definitely, I have to say, I like the now. I will say, coming from YouTube because I came from YouTube,
What's
And
up,
like
Cam?
I started my YouTube channel a long time ago, and then I took like a decade break. I'm not gonna lie, I took a decade break. And then when I came back to YouTube, I was completely like, I'll say transformed from from my prior break. So it was a difference for a lot of my followers. But what I will say is that I do like the instant gratification of TikTok more so than I do YouTube. That's just
Mm,
my experience from like somebody who started YouTube like over 10 years ago. Like I have to say that on TikTok, I have gotten more responses and comments and like followers in a short time span, and I was really shocked to see that.
hmm I mean, what I it's definitely a lot of I used to get when I first got on here. Yeah, it was a lot of hate comments and junk. Now it's not even there. But
Yeah.
like I said, I delete my comments too a lot of time because my sisters have TikTok and I come up on their for you page, so they also be like, "Boy, why are you posting that?" Some stuff I be posting, but they definitely are. Her mouth is reckless, and she'll say whatever she wants to say, and
Okay, right.
she doesn't care who you are, so she'll let it be known. So I definitely do be
As
like,
it
all right.
should be for your siblings. Absolutely.
If it's like out of the if it's too much, then I'm gonna tell you like, all right, or I'm gonna just ignore your comment. I definitely have had a lot of people like hit on me and junk. I'm used to that.
So let me ask you a question. From one
Yeah,
trans woman to trans man, how do you deal with those fetisher, I'm going to say the fetish followers? How do you deal with that?
I just I don't even pay it any mind, but it's definitely a
Hmm.
lot, and I think it's weird. Like
You think
I
it's
don't
weird?
I don't know how you could like just fetishize somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get it.
Like
So, like for me, so of course, obviously, I'm definitely older. I'm like 45 years old. So, for me, I come from a time where it was completely different, right?
uh
So, you know, I've experienced more people who fantasized about the fetish more so than the actual person, a little more in my life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, And I'm often wondering how other people, especially more of the millennials and this, more forthcoming generation, how they deal with that today. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I may give you a pretty face, but my mouth is also reckless. So, back
Yeah.
in the day, back in the day, like, don't come to me with that foolishness because I just couldn't deal with it. So I stayed single for a very long time because it was a lot of people that was just chasing fetishes, and I'm like, I don't want to be your fetish. Like, I get
hmm
that it's a thing, but I'm more than a thing. You know what I'm saying? So I always ask my trans brothers and sisters, how do you deal with it?
Um, I really just like honestly, I'll be real with you. Like, I love being a part of community and stuff like that. But a lot of my
Yeah.
that have fetishized me have been gay men. Majority of people that fetishize me are gay men. Uh,
Really? Really?
it's it's
Wow.
honestly been a reoccurring thing. Like I've had them add me on Snapchat. They just say off the wall things. Add me on
Oh,
Facebook.
wow.
Off the wall things. So majority of them have, yeah, majority of them. And I'm not coming at any gay men on here because I
Of
have gay.
course.
I have two gay best
Yes.
friends. Um,
Yes.
I love them
Yes.
both to
All
death.
love.
There's some of the people on here, yeah, it's majority of them is, and I just be like, okay, like whatever, like, but somebody be off the wall, or I get sent nudes to my phone, and people be off the wall. I'm like, yo,
Oh
like,
well, I'm definitely not new person news. So for me, so you get more gay men, I get more straight slash DL men.
that I get them too, but then I get like I guess they're poly or whatever, but it'd be a lot of like poly lesbians that be in
The
my
polyamorous, okay, so can I be honest? I'll be honest. So with me being more of an old head, I'm confused when it comes to the whole polyamorous And
Uh-huh.
it's not that I don't want to learn. I'm just confused.
I personally don't think I'd be able to do it. I don't like
I just
share.
don't. I know that the whole, the spectrum is gray. It's definitely not black and white. But I just get so confused because I just be like, I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't like to share, so I don't think it would.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes. So that's my thing. Okay, so I don't like to share. Okay, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit hypocritical too. I don't like to share, but I'm not so sure if I don't mind being shared. So I think that's kind of like a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to share.
Hmm.
I don't want to share. What's
What's up?
mine is mine. I don't want to share mine.
I think it's more like I don't know. I even that to me is like nah. I got if I'm very comfortable with one person, and then to be comfortable with,
Yeah.
I don't really like people too much. So
Yeah. You don't like
uh,
people. So you're more of an introvert.
I'm not gonna say if I'm comfortable. I'm pretty, but I'm quiet and I stay to myself. So it's just like uh the people that I end up dating or whatever, they end up going off on people. So I
You
but
said
yeah
going off on people?
yeah like they definitely because the people will come in my live. They'll be on TikTok or I'll be on Instagram live and they say outrageous stuff. They be weird,
Yeah.
but there are definitely a lot of people that fetishize and stuff like that. Which, like I said, I don't know why, because like we do the do like everybody else,
But you
or
know
like
what? It's because people have made so living the trans experience is not anything new. It's really not new, but it's I think what really gets me the most is the fact that so many people are so new to it, but it's not a new thing. You know what I'm saying? Um
well, it's not that too.
and
There's a lot of us that are on this app that are trans too, and they're the reason why people go around saying what they say or asking stuff like that because
when
they
you
feed
say
it,
they're the reason, what you mean?
like they feed into it. Like I've been on like certain people's pages and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
they'll be feeling like misinformation, and it's like what?
Really?
Like just even when it comes to like surgeries and stuff like that, I just be like, wait, what? Now you know darn
Uh-huh.
well it's true. Like where are you getting this from? Like I don't even have anybody in my live right now, so I'm just like,
So when you say misinformation of surgeries, are you saying that they're like feeding like what do you mean?
like let's just like I mean, well, this one person was just straight up lying off the bat. Anybody that has bottom surgery or is going to get it for trans men, like y'all, like it's very you go to the surgeon, you talk to them, or whatever. The size is
Mhm.
also your, but they said something outrageous, and I just was like, I was in the live, and I was like, wait, what? Now you know darn well you lying on this app. Like
Oh, okay.
it's just don't say something like that, and then you give another trans person that's younger than you like false hope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I
So,
think I know where you're going. I think. I'm
so I'm
not
just
I'm
like,
not 100% sure, but I
I'm,
think.
I'm just like not with it, and I know that I would get fetishized all the time, and I know I'm gonna get you fetishized more because I plan on being a seahorse dad real soon. So I
A
know that
who?
a seahorse dad. I know.
What the
I,
hell is that? Okay, now what is that? You said
so
a seahorse dad?
so male. If anyone didn't know, male seahorses can carry child. So us like my trans bros,
Oh yeah, I know what that is. But
we
I mean, so
call each
wait,
other.
you refer to yourself as a seahorse dad?
That's so yeah. I have a friend on this app. His name's Tanias. He does too. That's just what we refer to each other.
That's a thing?
Yeah. If you go under
Oh my God. Like I want to talk to you like offline because I have like not that I have questions, but it's just like you are in like this is so insightful for me because I only know the experience from a trans woman perspective.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
and I have to admit that I've been more in most of my life I've been more stealth.
mhm. Well, that's the thing. Like,
So
I'm open with it on TikTok. I'm open with it on Facebook because I have family on there, and I don't really care. Like I said, I'm my
yeah,
very true self. I'm very open with it, but like I'm stealth everywhere else.
I love it.
Unless I
I
feel
love it.
comfortable. Unless I feel
Yeah, I
comfortable.
think you definitely
Tell
have to
them.
protect self because there are people out there who really don't see us for it. Let's just be honest. So you have to make sure you're being careful. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's why I'm not as transparent about that in general. You know, like people who come to my page, they won't see anything that says, trans blah blah blah. I mean, you either guess it or you may ask, and I may or may not answer.
Yeah.
I'm just torn from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? And so, but like when I found your page, I was like, okay, sir, yes, I live for it. I'm not gonna lie, I live for it only because of the fact that from a black trans woman experience and black trans men experience, I want to make
Mhm.
sure I support. I don't see a lot of support out there, and I want to make sure I support. So when you said you wanted to come live, I was like, bitch, bet. Yes, absolutely. I was shocked. I'm not going to lie because I just got out here, so I'm still shocked. And who knows me? You know what I'm saying? But I was, where are you?
Yeah.
Are you
Well.
headed to work?
Yeah, but I have to be in for another hour, so I just be. There's a lot of homeless people that live out here, so I go like bring them food and stuff. Um, and like say eat. I said eat with them, but no, that's the thing
Oh, you
too.
sit and eat with them?
Yeah, there's people don't understand like from a black trans person's perspective and a way it's way different. It's a way different,
It's a big difference.
especially even too with like families and stuff, because
Yes.
like when you're in a black, especially a black religious family,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I come from that too.
so like and
When
like for
I
me
say
it's
I
like
come from that, when I say I come from that, I mean my parents are derivatives of ministers,
mm-hmm,
both sides,
mm-hmm.
and I'm also
So
a preacher's kid. So,
okay, so well, my family they're Christians, but me and my older brother were Muslim, and
okay.
I I made the decision a while back. That's my own decision, but I definitely get people on here that be like, so why still be religious or whatever? Because that doesn't just because I changed who I may be, that doesn't change my faith or anything like that.
Right.
But also, it's a lot of people that be Christians and stuff like that, and then they be dictating themselves, well, oh, you can't be doing that, this, that, and third. But y'all be sleeping with each other's peoples and all that other stuff, and
Speak on it.
pastors be sleeping with little
Speak on
boys,
it.
and you know what I'm saying.
Ooh, don't you start no shit. Don't you start no shit,
What's up? And not even
Jamere.
that too. Like a lot of, I personally, I knew a pastor, and he was moving drugs in and out of his church. Like it's a lot of stuff that is, you know what I'm saying, that's frowned upon, but you guys are doing it and you're not speaking on it. So that's why I
Jamere.
tell people. That's why I tell people don't throw religion in my face because
It's a
you know what I'm
whole
saying.
lot of stray that's outside of the when you take sexuality out of it, it's still a whole lot of things.
Uh huh.
A whole lot of things. And see, you've not said anything that's like new to me. I know about all those things too. I know about the pastors who are taking the drug kingpins offerings and
What's up,
tithings
Cyan?
and the sex look those who are in the church who are also trafficking people. They're
Mm-hmm.
taking their tithes and offerings. I'm just saying, like, people hide behind the I don't know it's happening, but you still take the funds that are directly
Mm-hmm.
linked to these activities. I
It's
know.
there's no reason why like the church that I grew up in, and I'm not gonna put anybody on the spot, but
Of
this
course.
like when I tell you that all three like the pastor and his kids all have brand new cars, there's no reason why that
I'm just
like
saying.
you know what I'm saying like I understand and give or take like I understand you want the church to look nice, okay, You buy a new TV, but there's no reason why the pastor's out here driving Range Rover. I don't want to hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not stupid. Like, I had one time, and this is why, like, I had stopped going to church like a while back. I went to church one time. It was Easter, and people, people come late to church and stuff. I've been guilty of it, in the past. But the pastor did the offering 3 times.
3 times in one service?
One service, and it's crazy because my cousins had just came in. They came in late, and I remember it. He was like, "Oh," and I just remember one of the ladies were saying like, "Oh, if anybody had just came in, like the offering is still going around." Da da da. Mind you, offering been, but again, they were around 30. I'm like, and it just ever since it didn't sit right with me. And like I remember going home and telling my mom like, that doesn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just been like little stuff. Like I always knew, like against like not even for me being trans, because a lot of people on this app don't realize being transgender and sexuality are 2 different things.
Speak on it. It is
you know what I'm saying?
But very different, complex things. Just because you're transgender does not depict your sexuality. Listen, speak on it.
I always have to make it known, like I'm a trans man, and I identify as straight. And like I always have to make this, even as much as I be like I say to my girlfriend, like I be fruity up on this app anyway.
Did you say fruity?
I identify as a straight man, and yes,
okay,
I'm a straight man, but I also and like I tell people all the time, like somebody came in my live one time. I have a few videos. I would date a trans woman. Yes, I would. I have in the past.
Really?
So, and they tell me, so you would date a dude? No.
That's yeah.
And it doesn't click with them because they're so ignorant. And what's up, Brendan? And it doesn't click with them. But no, I'm attracted to females. I personally, and I can be honest. I can be honest. This app, like a while back, I tried talking to a trans guy. Because I was like, okay, like let me make sure I really don't like dudes at all. I know I don't like cis men. Can't stand them. I can't, and I'm too masculine, so it's like it doesn't work.
Right.
But I was like, all right, let me do it. And I don't know if they were confused or whatever. I'm not bashing any trans guys or whatever, but they was just a lot. But I was like, no. I'm just like, nah, I can't do it. It went south real quick. I'm just like, nah.
It went south?
It went south real quick. I was like, yeah, no, definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. But I'm also, though, I realized I like dominant females. So.
When you say dominant females, tell me about that.
So, like, I don't know. I don't think I could date a girly girl because that's just not what I'm into. And I realize that now. Like,
but wait a minute. There's a difference between dominant females and girly girl. Because, see, I'm a girly girl, but I'm also very dominant.
So, like, and I don't like say too much up on here, but I really don't care because I'm very honest. And I don't know if you've seen any old videos. There's a video of me saying, like, it's a TikTok or whatever, and it was me saying, like, oh, I forget what it was, even the video was about. And, like, about, like, girlfriends top in trans men or whatever like that, or whatever, right? Like that. So, like, personally, for me, I let if I'm in a relationship, I'll let you do whatever you want to do. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm with whatever. You feel me?
You know what? Stop playing with me. Get off my lap.
That's just me personally. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You go, what you not gonna do is come in and play with me. That's what you not gonna do. Gonna do.
I'm very in touch with myself, and I know me for the man that I am.
That's what you not gonna do, Jamere.
I should invite her to this live because she should be in the comments eating this up. But
and who is this? Who is this to be in the comments?
my little boo that be in here. But
yo, boo. Okay, hell, boo, come on, boo, come on.
But I'm very, like I said, I'm very open with it. I don't really care. But no, I realize, like, I do like dominant female. Like I said, like I could be dominant or submissive, but I like my women to be dominant too. So
You know what?
I don't know about everybody
Boo!
else,
Where you at, Boo? Where's
because
Boo at? Cause y'all not gonna play with me.
I'm very.
I stand beside my video that I responded to you. Y'all not gonna be playing with me because I have very masculine energy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trans woman, but I have very masculine energies. I'm just saying, and y'all not gonna play with me, okay?
I just like, and that's what I think. A lot of. I have a friend on here. I don't know if you've seen his videos. Probably his name's Rico on here. Rico. He made a video,
I don't know
and
if I know him, but tag me in him when you get a chance. Tag
people
me in one of his
he
videos.
he made a video saying like, um, basically what I'm saying, like I let my do whatever, girl do whatever and whatever, and people like bash them for it, whatever. But people don't understand. Everyone has a different things that they like to do, or how they
I'm
like
not
to,
playing with y'all.
how they like, like pleasure and stuff like that, or whatever. But he made the
Let
video,
me tell
and
you something. Let me just tell you something. Coming from I don't know why people, and I say people, I'm going to say people from the heteronormative experience. Let me just say that because they're the ones that I will honestly say have the most to say
mm-hmm,
about what they don't understand. However, me being a trans woman,
mm-hmm,
a dominant trans woman at that, I have run across more men who fall into more of the submissive role. Okay.
what's up, loyal?
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say that who basically want me to take control
Uh-huh.
of the situation, and I don't have a problem taking control of the situation. I also don't have a problem giving control up to, but I don't have a problem taking control of the situation. So when I see people who have these opinions, I'm like, girl, if you only knew
Mm-hmm.
how many, if you only knew, and I'll leave it at that because I'm very respectful
I mean,
of
what
people's
is
privacy. Thank you,
like,
Patty LaBelle. Patty LaBelle. Okay, bitch. Thank you, Patty LaBelle.
what's up, Dawn? What I learned is like people be boring. People like spice up their lives or whatever. And a lot of my relationships in the past they haven't lasted because like when I try, it'd be like, oh, like why would you want to do that? You're weird. This, that, and third. Da, da, da. But the person I'm with now, they on the same type of time. They're what? Um,
Oh my God, I'm so excited for you.
they on the same type of time now. And like right now, it's a little distance right now because we live in two different states. But like I said,
Uh, make it work.
For right now, it was distance right now, but we're working on things.
Make it work. Make it work. Listen, make it work. If this, I don't, yeah, I'm gonna text you when I get off this live, and I'm gonna send
Um,
you information to reach me like directly, only because I want to make sure we stay in contact because I'm really feeling your vibe. Like, stay who you are, and don't let anyone or anything change who you are. You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, I think
Seriously.
people like I don't know, cause it be some things on this app, and I'm like, yo, like what? But I know there's a lot of straight men on here. Like I seen a video the other day. What's up, Dre? And it was a dude, and it was like it was about him talking about his wife. He let his wife peg him, whatever. He lost the bet, and then like he enjoyed it or whatever. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
as
But you
much
know
as
what? So I will let me speak on that because I think that's see so I think that's okay. I think a lot of people think differently about it because of the fact that he has found a lot of men's G spot is in the anal area and the prostate area. And I
and people,
think that a lot of men think that a lot of people, let me say people, think that if you allow penetration in that area, that means that you're gay. No, it doesn't. Like it's your G spot. So there are straight men who allow their wives to peg them and penetrate them in that specific area, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gay. And I think it's that gray area that so many people try to make it black and white, and they don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It
What's up? I've been sending you the live. I don't know why it took you so long to come in here, but yeah, like
Who?
she, my girl's in here now. I've been sending her the live. I don't know what she thought she was doing, but
Who is it? Who? Let me see who it is. Who is it? I see Petty LaBelle in his face though. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm
I
I'm
mean
a different. I'm a different type
people
of
are.
auntie. Let me just be real. I'm a different type of auntie. So
I mean, I be sharing whatever. Like honestly, like the conversations that I have with my grandmother, she be like, "Boy, I don't want to hear this. Why are you telling me this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't care."
did you say grandmother?
Yeah,
Now you know certain patriarchs of the family. It's not
my
just there.
grandma,
They're not.
there's like 30 something of us grandkids, and we been her the closest, and I be saying off the wall stuff to her, and she's like, "Boy, get off my
But
phone."
still, she be like, "Wait a minute, I get it, but hold up, I'm still." I like let me walk into my space. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, no, because I brought it up to her like a couple months ago. I was like, Grandma, like, what would you do?
Hello.
I was like, what would you do?
Hold on 1 second. Your switch, I thought you had in your bag. You had it in the car.
I got my switch. I need the power cord. I think it's over there.
I mean, come get it. That's my
Yeah,
bae. You're not in the video. You're not in the video. You're good. This bae. So, like I told you, I'm in a 10-year relationship. Almost 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so he had to come get his charger. So
that's what's up, babe. But that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be in a 10-year relationship. She ain't going nowhere. It's my last relationship. She not
let
going
me
nowhere.
tell you something. Let me tell you something about a 10-year relationship. It takes work, and people don't understand the work that it takes. It's not optional. You know, some people are so quick to not understand something and, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, you can't have that mindset. You have to be there for the person, allow them to be them, and it's challenging. You know what I'm
Oh no,
saying? It's oh, come on, Christian. Thank you
she
so much.
said
I don't
30.
know what the roses do. I don't
She
know.
said
I
30.
don't know nothing, but I don't know much about lives on here. So, but
She
thank
said
you.
she said 30. I mean, no. See, my grandparents were married for over 50 years.
Uh
He
huh.
just passed away not too long ago. My grandfather,
How many years?
because I don't want
Hello,
to
are
live.
you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did you get a little choked up?
No, my phone was going off.
Oh my God! I thank you, Patty LaBelle. I don't know
Because I
much
don't want to
about
live.
this, so I'm
Why
still
don't you want to live
learning.
past 50? She
Who?
said, because she.
Listen, let me tell you something. You better want to live past 50. I am 45. I've got 5 more years, and I want to live past 50. It's not as old as you think. I'm just saying. It's not.
But
I am a 1976 model baby, okay? And this is how 76 can look. So do not give up on your 50s, okay, girl? Or boy, or whoever. Don't give up.
nah, the communication is definitely key. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like I definitely am an a-hole. I am such an a-hole. And she just be
Did you say
putting up
you an
with me.
a-hole?
Yeah, I definitely am.
Why are you an asshole?
Cause I just be like, I'll be like, babe, 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 and I'm like, yo, you really got a big head, like you got a dome. But I be playing around. I be playing around. I be playing around though. I be playfully playing around.
You can't be an asshole now, Jamere. Am
She
I
put
saying your
that.
name? Am I saying your name right, Jamere?
It's Jamere.
Jamir.
Uh-huh.
Correct me because I don't want to say anybody's name wrong. Jamir, don't be an asshole.
Yeah, it's apostrophe in my name. But no, we definitely we have like the same mindset. We agree on most things except pickles, because that's just you like pickles?
Um, so let me tell you. Okay, so if I'm hungry and I want a 0-calorie snack, maybe, but other than that, no.
Okay. So like
No.
it just be like little things that I mean, I don't really do nothing crazy. I'm definitely like I said, but we talk about things. We let things go off. We talk about things, whatever. But we definitely have the same mindset on a lot of things. Except the pickles is not happening. Talking about like no. And then pickles and peanut butter, ew, like no.
Pickles and peanut butter. Is Bae pregnant? Because I don't get that one.
That's not it. That's not it. Not it.
Pickles and peanut butter, like
It's not it.
wait a minute. Am I lame for wanting to single for a while? No, you're not lame for wanting to be single for a while. You have to take whatever time you need to adjust and live through whatever experiences that you have. No, you're not lame for being single. Shit. You have to do what you gotta do. Listen, I was single 7.5 years before I met Bae. And then when I met Bae, we've been together, it'll be like 10 years in December. But
Well,
I was single for a
congratulations.
long time because, like, the last boyfriend that I had prior to Bae, it got really toxic, and I had to like pull myself back because I'm like, okay, I don't want to land in jail or in a bad place because
Not
of
jail.
how so. What? No, real like. I'll be honest because he was fucking with me. Like, don't play with me. I'm an OG. I'm OG. If you say you don't be bothered, don't be bothered. Don't say you won't be bothered and then text me and all this other. I'm not that person.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be, I'm calling you and I'm seeing you block me and send me the voicemail. I don't have time for that energy. I'm an old school girl. We don't play those games. I will shoot up your car and that's it. Like, I'm not playing with you. Don't play with me. So, I had to get my life together.
Tanayas, go to her side and add her. He's in here right now. One of my Seahorse Daddy friends. And stop feeding my
Seahorse
son.
dad. Wait a minute. What the fuck does a seahorse daddy friend mean? Wait a minute. Seahorse daddy friend is. Oh, I can't. I don't need no seahorse daddy friends adding me because I will impregnate a bitch. I'm just not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna lie.
He's doing December. And stop feeding my son spicy noodles, because what you think this is? I'm about to beat you up. She over here feeding my son noodles, spicy noodles. But what was I talking about?
Listen, you.
Oh, that too. That's a big thing too. People think that if you're trans and you have kids, that you feed your kids like nonsense, and I don't know what people expect from that.
I mean, so. Oh, girl. Oh, I can't. It's the nonsense for me.
No, really, because I have two sons, and then I have my 4 extended.
Did you say you have 2 sons?
I have 2 sons, and then I have my 4 extended little monkeys that I love. Anyway,
Extended monkeys? Hold up. Wait.
that's what
Explain
I call them.
yourself.
I call them all monkeys. But people like I've had somebody come up to me and say that like I'm feeding my son. What's up? What's up, chocolate? I had someone tell me like I'm feeding my son nonsense, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? He don't see me any different. And if you come to me and say anything different to him, he'll definitely ready to knock you out. That's it. In the comments, yeah, she's in the comments, bro.
Not the monkeys. I don't know if I'm. I
That's
don't
just
know
what
if
I
I'm
call him.
ready.
That's what
I'm
I call
not.
him. I
I
call
don't.
her monkey too. She calls me Angry Bird, so she be alright. I'm really not an angry person. I'm very happy. I'm a very like goofy person.
I don't get that you're angry. However, I did see a rather emotional video a couple days ago, and I didn't know what to think of it.
That's one thing. I'm a very emotional person. I definitely don't hide my feelings well.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. All right.
I just had like some close deaths in the family and stuff.
Yeah, that's challenging.
Who you staring
That's
at?
very challenging. Huh?
Nah, the city that I live in, like right now, it's like all white people, and I don't know if they just never see like it's really rare you see a black person and they just like to stare.
So, oh, no, not that you on the Caucasian side of New Jersey. Petty LaBelle has 2 questions. What are your questions, Petty LaBelle? And I don't know. Petty LaBelle asked,
No,
"Can I
no, no,
ask
no, no, bro. My girl's in the chat, bro.
it?" So can Petty LaBelle not ask those two questions?
No, no, I'm answering King because King said something in the chat. What did she say?
Petty
What's her
LaBelle
question?
said these are for you. I don't know. It depends on what the questions are, Petty LaBelle, if I will answer them or not. But you can ask them,
What's the question?
and I would make the decision on if I answer them or not. What are your questions, Petty LaBelle 27? I want to know what the questions are.
King trying to get me knocked out. King, you trying to get me knocked out? Just say that.
And see, I don't think I can see your like. I don't think I can see the comments for your followers.
My girl said, "Nah, that's mine. He is me, sir."
Oh,
Anyway,
listen. Okay, you better Tammy Wynette. You better stand by your man, baby. You better claim what's yours. How did you become comfortable with yourself? Well, okay, so very good question, Petty LaBelle. Um, it so for me, it wasn't really an option. I have been the type of person that um once I made the decision that I was no longer going to struggle with my identity and struggle with myself, and that I was tired of putting on for other people, it really was a no-brainer for me. I decided that I didn't want to live for someone else. I wanted to live for myself. And I think because I've always chosen my inner sanctity and my inner peace to be top priority, and I'm blessed. I will say this, I'm blessed to have a mother and a father who was able to work through the process because I was actually okay with living without either of them. That's how important it was for me to be who to live my authentic self. It was to a point where I was like, okay, if I have to live without my mom and my dad, that's exactly what I'll do to make sure I'm happy. I am blessed enough to not have to live without them, but for me, um, my sanity and my inner peace was more important than me putting on for other people. I don't really know how to explain that. I just know that I was tired of being miserable.
personally, my experience was not that. I got kicked out when I was 14, so I knew that
Really?
I knew that I was trans when I was young. So it
I
just
didn't I didn't know, so I didn't know I was trans at 14. I will say that at the age of 19 is when I understood what trans was because when I first, I graduated from high school and then I went to my first gay club where I had experienced my first cross dresser.
Mhm.
And that's when I was like, oh, she's beautiful. And oh my God, I was smitten. And
Mhm.
I started performing, is what I did. I started performing. And the performance was no longer enough for me. So basically, once I was done performing, once the night was over, and you have to de-drag, is what we called it. I was like, this is not enough. I want to live in my truth. That's when I discovered that I was more trans. I didn't know what trans was at the time, but that's when
Mhm.
I discovered what it was, and I started to accept, my truth. It was a process, but performing, doing drag, and doing shows on the weekend was very short lived, and I couldn't do it any longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't deal with people. So for me, I didn't deal with a lot of people bashing me. So Petty LaBelle asked other questions. How do you deal with the people bashing you?
I don't get that
So
more.
I don't either. I don't get bashed often. A lot of people. So I'll be very honest, I lost a lot of weight within the 5 years. I've lost like over 187 pounds. So I used to be a very big girl. And being a big girl also allowed me to be more unclockable, if you will. So when I lost a lot of the weight, I went through more. transformation processes. And a lot of people don't I feel like I'm more clockable today. Like in this state now, I'm more clockable than I was before I lost all the weight. So I never really had to deal with a lot of people bashing me. That
I mean,
wasn't my reality.
at first, yeah, the first person that like ever really bashed me, my brother did. He bashed me in front of the whole school. He outed me in front of the whole school. And
Really?
my first 2 years of high school at that school were hell. And like I said, I was homeless too. So it was a lot. And then after that, and then I had some situations in the middle and whatever. And then I went away for like 6 months. I came back and I was like, all right, like I don't care if you got some say something about me or whatever. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
me. I don't care. So then I
Yeah.
started. I was on T at the time, and like I'm still on T now. So I just like I don't care. So if somebody gotta say something to me right now, it's just like okay, like
Yeah.
does it make you feel better? And honestly,
Yeah.
my thing is what I realize is I make a lot of people like I guess because they're not comfortable with themselves that they feel mad. And I made a lot of people, like I say, I make people question their sexuality because there'll be straight dudes that come on here that be like, and
Let
I'd be
me
like, all
tell
right,
you. Let me tell you. So, Jamere, I don't think I have to say it. I think you know it. Yeah, you would definitely make a few questions because they'd be like, wait, what happened? What's going on here? So I get it. Petty Little Bill asked, she said, sorry, just, wanting to know other people's experiences that are in the community. And listen, there's no reason to apologize. Everybody's experience is different. I'm just a person that I don't self-sacrifice a lot. That's all I'll say. And you know, I'm not selfish. I just learned to not self-sacrifice. It took a long time to get to the point where I understood my level of fabulosity, and that's what I call it. Um,
mm.
and it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't for me. So I don't really care if anyone clocks me. I don't care if someone knows. It just doesn't matter to me because I've lived a long, fluid life, and I know that I just know what lies beneath. Let me just say that. So anyone watches the movie What Lies Beneath, I know what lies beneath, so it don't bother me. I'm like, you can say
she
the
said
hit
you got a
dog.
she said you got a talk show voice.
Well, that's because I come from a corporate space. So I work in corporate America today.
Um, yeah, I think after like back in like 2016, I want to say
Uh-huh.
I had a um I had a suicide attempt, and after that, I just was like, I'm gonna live for me. I don't care about what everybody has to say or anything like that. But as far as like people bashing me,
Yeah.
like she said like one you can listen to. Um,
Well, and I appreciate that. I've worked on that. I've worked a long time because, with me being in the corporate space and a lot of people not really knowing my truth, I've had to really, you know, I've had to really bind the gap for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to speaking to things, you will get more of a corporate response out of me more than anything because I try to be very acknowledgeable of the things that I say because I know words matter, the way you say things matter, and people who hear things, they hear things different ways. So Petty LaBelle said I came out as pansexual in 2018 and got bashed for it because they always say I'm confused. People always don't understand what they don't understand. And what people don't understand about, sexuality as well as gender identity is that it's very fluid. It's not black and white. They want to make it black and white so that they're comfortable.
as far as like bashing now, honestly, like unless I open my mouth and say that, oh, I'm trans, they don't know. And
They
even
don't
when I
know.
do,
Of course
even
they wouldn't know.
even when I do, they be like, yeah, you're lying. Even I show
You're
somebody my
like,
scars.
right.
I show somebody my scars and they're like, yeah, nah, bro, you're lying. Like I still don't see it or whatever. I'm just like, all
So
right, whatever.
let me just tell
But as
you,
far
let
as
me just tell you, let me just tell you more about my story. So with me in sixth grade, in sixth grade, I had like a full rack of boobs in sixth grade. And because there was a time when that really wasn't what boys had. Like boys were not developing breast in sixth grade. Like my parent had my boobs removed. Now, because I was developing them naturally, because my transness comes from the fact that I have more female hormones than I do male. A lot of people don't understand that, okay? So my body is developed the way that it is without hormones. The only thing that I've had done since weight loss surgery is the fact that I have had a boob job. And that's only because of the fact that in sixth grade, my boobs that were naturally, developing, my parent had removed because that wasn't something that a 12-year-old boy, they don't walk around with breasts, right?
Yeah.
But the body shape and everything else is totally natural because that's the way my body automatically. And people don't understand that because they didn't live in my and they didn't walk in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand that there are incidents or spaces where you actually are just automatically developing as a trans woman, and that's just it. And I don't expect people to understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not on hormones today. I've never really taken hormones. This is just natural. And
See,
a lot of people
like,
don't get that.
well, first back to the bashing. If somebody wants to bash me right now, this hothead that I got in my live right now is gonna go off on you. But as far as what you're saying, so I have a twin brother,
Uh-huh.
and I was actually supposed to be a triplet. Don't know what happened. I blame him. I'm just blame him for that.
Oh,
But
no, you
like
blame him.
I don't know how to explain it, but like the features that even us growing up and stuff, my brother has all the feminine features, and I don't have any of the feminine features. Like
Yeah.
my shoulders have always been broad. Like I know you see my videos, I have big shoulders, but it's always been like that. Like the way I'm built is like it has always been like a man. But my brother, if you see him, like he's got a butt. He's like the way
Yeah.
he used to stand when I was younger. I used to be like, why are you standing? Like he's that's what I'm saying. And like my mom and them always try to say like I really feel like our sexes somehow got changed or something because
Yeah.
just everything, even that too, like it's all different.
Yeah.
Even voice wise, like my voice has always been deeper than my brother's.
I mean, your voice is very yeah, you're unclockable. And I hate to say that because I don't want to devalue anyone else's trans experience, but I definitely would know just from voice alone.
Yeah, but it's that's why when people would be like, I just think, and I realize that now too. It's like I feel like me passing as well as I do is because like it's always been there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
after I had my surgery, it was like, all right, I the misgendering, anything like that, it was no longer there at all.
I was in drive through today, and I'm gonna say this because I feel some kind of way. But I was in drive through today getting some food, me and Bae, and she was like, "What name?" And I gave her the last name, and she was like, "Mister," and I was like, "Bitch, where you see Mister at? You tried it." Like I have to catch myself sometimes because I'm like, "Bitch." Some people kind of know because they know and they try you. And I'm like, girl, what dude do you see walking around with titties like this? Girl, where you get Mister from? But I held my tongue
Uh,
and I looked at Bay and I was like, what would you like to eat? Because if I say anything, it's gonna be real fucked up to Miss Girl. It's gonna be real fucked up to Miss Girl. I'm just saying. So you better tell what you want. Because I'm not saying nothing to her. Because I'm like, I don't give you that.
my little hothead that I got in the live right now. If someone comes off to me like that, automatically is gonna go off on somebody else. Like that's just
Yeah.
how. But yeah, no. Before I never even like ever really got misgendered. It was mostly like, oh, you just have a really soft spoken voice. Like before, it just that's what I would get. Like your voice is really soft spoken and high, and I just was like, okay. And then woke up one day and it's like, oh, hey, what's up? because majority of my like transit it has been private. Like I haven't said anything to family and stuff. So when I started calling people back on the phones and stuff, one day my cousin actually called me, and he was like, he called me. He was like, "Hello," and I had just woke up. And I was like, "Hello." He was like, "FaceTime me." He was like, "You got some explaining to do," and I'm just like, and at the time, I wasn't fully comfortable with myself, and I wasn't
Yeah.
fully out to all my family, and I wasn't ready for it. But it just was like he was like, "Nah, you gotta explain yourself," and I just was like, okay." So then I told him. He was like, "I had a feeling." He was like,
Yeah.
"But I've
Yeah.
always been overly masculine, so all of my family already see me as a dude. So for me to,
Mm-hmm.
they just was like, okay." Some of the family was like, "All right, whatever." Like my sisters were like, "Okay." Um, Yeah, so it just was like that. Even with my surgery, like my moms did not know at all. My grandmother, everybody didn't know. My
What you
brother,
mean they didn't
they
know?
did not know. I literally, the day of surgery, I made a Facebook post and I said, "I love you, mom." I made a post. I logged out.
Stop.
I logged out everything. Went into surgery. Came out later. I posted like, "I'm good, guys. Everything went good." And
You did not.
I did. My brother, in fact, my brother just found out I had surgery like 4 months ago. Didn't even know. Like,
Shit
got in the car with me.
up.
Got in the car with me after surgery, like a few months after surgery. Didn't know I had it or anything like that. And the only reason why he found out is because we was on FaceTime and I had no shirt on. And he was like, but to be fair, like my brother is like, I swear he's just not really up there all the time. So for me,
Stop
transition.
it. You
Everybody
would
else knew.
not.
Everybody else kind of knew about it but him. But yeah, no. My surgery, the way I did my surgery, I just didn't tell them. My sister, it was actually my cousin. I told her, she knows everything. Certain family are supportive. And then I told everybody else, like, don't tell them. I don't want them to know. And then this day
I
of
mean,
surgery. And
I
they
can
were, a lot of them
understand
were
your
hot with me.
privacy, but
A lot of them,
still, like,
were hot with me. My older sister was hot with me because she was like, why didn't I know? Like, I'm supportive of you. And I just was like, I didn't get time to tell you
yeah,
around. Like,
just
my
kind
older
of
sister,
want to be there, right?
I mean, it was during COVID, so I couldn't really have it. Couldn't have anybody there. I was by myself.
Oh, so you knew. And I
Like,
say new. I say new because, like within the last 2 years.
it'll be a year in December. So I basically, yeah, I went in there, just was like, all right, whatever. Like, I didn't tell anybody, whatever. So now, like, my sister is very supportive. She tells me all the time. My older sister, she's like, I'm proud of you. You're you. You don't care, this, that, and the third. But now, because I
Yeah.
have like, my future wife videos are still going around. And like my sister sent me one the other day. She was like, "Oh, one of my coworkers had this on their page," and I'd let her know like that's my little brother, and this, that, and the
So,
third.
like, I had someone message me, like, one of my friends told me last night, and mind you, I've only been on TikTok a few months, like two. And they said, so, and we've been friends for like 20 plus years. And she said, so listen, I'm in several groups on Facebook, and you are on several people's time storylines. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm on several people's storylines? Like, you are on several people's storylines. And I'm like, from my TikTok. And I'm just like, I can't absorb that. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So when she says that to you, how does that feel knowing that your videos have reached so many people?
I mean, that one dear future wife video, um, it's definitely reached a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of crazy to me that it has, but it's still going around. Like I had people at my grandma's church send the videos to her, and she didn't even know. I had TikTok because I have a video of her busting her behind on TikTok. Her busting her
Your
behind.
grandmother?
I put her on TikTok. But anyway, I was trying to make her TikTok.
No. Oh my
Um,
God.
but yeah, it's definitely gets, babe. I didn't see what you said. I didn't see what you said in the chat, but it definitely like I don't know. You like I tell people like I realize now like my voice has a power to it,
It
and
does.
that's the only reason why I would keep TikTok is because it has power to it, and people notice that, especially a lot of trans guys that I know that just got their surgery, just started T. Like they all come to me with questions and stuff like that. Not
Continue
only
to do
that,
what you do.
not even that. I actually met my boo off of TikTok, but it's kind of funny because we spoke before she even seen my TikToks, but we didn't even realize it. Go back
Now
over with.
that's something. You gotta have a little anonymity. But listen, I am going to get off because I do have to work in the morning, but I will be back on tomorrow with my friend Tasha the Gemini. We're gonna do some videos tomorrow. But
All right.
oh my God, Jamere, you coming on tonight? Let me just tell you, has made my night. And if you didn't know that, you need to know that before you get off the live tonight. That I appreciate you. I follow you. I rock with you. I support you. Continue being who you are.
All right.
Don't let nobody change you.
Much love.
Guys, stop. Who is this? Ahiri. Hey T, didn't know you were on TikTok. Girl, yes, I'm on TikTok, girl. Listen, I don't know who that is, but yes, I am. Y'all, I am about to go. I'm about to log off. So when you guys, hopefully, I don't know how TikTok works, y'all. I am new to TikTok, okay? I'm about to log off. I did a few videos tonight. It is like 11:25 p.m. in Nashville time. I'm about to log off because I have to work in the morning. But I will be back on tomorrow doing some videos with my friend Tasha the Gemini. So if you are on tomorrow, definitely make sure you go out, watch my videos, like them, share them, comment on them. Tell me what you would like to see me do. Okay? Jamere, thank you so much for joining my live. It was a blessing and so unexpected. So, you guys, I'm probably going to get off here. I probably have a few more videos I need to do before I log off tonight, but this live was everything. Everything. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining. And Ahari, bring back YouTube via. How can I bring back YouTube via TikTok? Like, I've not left YouTube. I just haven't. How should I do that? Tell me. How should I bring YouTube back via TikTok? Like, I've not left YouTube. I just, TikTok is just like a news platform. I am open to your suggestions. Okay, hold on one second.